Hello and welcome to today's episode of Today in Quarantine. I'm your host, Renee Cross, coming to you live from Lincoln, Nebraska, where the squirrels are red, gray, and black. It's a diverse community of rodents out here in Lincoln. Today in quarantine, today is June 26th, 2020. This is episode 97. Wow, we are at Wow, what a time to be alive. We're episode 27. Or sorry, 27. That was such a long time ago. I wonder what I talked about on episode 27. I should go back and watch some of these sometime. But yeah, crazy to think that we're here. A while ago in this episode, probably in the earlier stages, I did some reviews on some Pixar movies and talked about Pixar movies and lessons you can learn from Pixar movies. Well, I watched one that I hadn't watched before last night called The Good Dinosaur. The Good Dinosaur. And it's a very interesting movie. Pixar loves the idea of the underdog, in this case, the under dinosaur. Where it's like, there's a kid who struggles and then they come out of it on top. And I mean, that's really like the theme of a lot of movies. Um, we all love a good underdog story, somebody who rises above the expectations of the rest of the world to come out on top. But yeah, it's interesting to see that play out. I mean, really, that's what we're always looking for. Really, we're looking for somebody who is like us, and then they do something better, so that it like, it inspires you to go out and do something cool too, something better, bigger than yourself. Anyway, if you haven't seen this movie, it's pretty good. I mean, it's very much one of Pixar's more kid-like movies. Definitely created more for kids and young kids at that. But there's also some moments in there that you're like, is this a kids movie? Just because, with dinosaurs, there comes like biting and fighting and yeah. But so basic story is there's a family of dinosaurs who live on a farm, and mom, dad, three kids, and um, one of the kids is basically the runt of the pack, and so he's trying to make his mark and trying to figure out how to be the best little dinosaur that he could be. But what happens is that in the course of his dad trying to show him how to be a good dinosaur, his dad actually dies. Is that spoilers? Spoilers. His dad. Anyway, and consequently, in this change of events, he actually goes on this journey. He gets lost and he has to find his way back to home, and he meets other people along the way. So yeah, it was actually gave me a lot of Lion King vibes. The way that his dad dies is very similar to Mufasa's death. There's even a stampede scene, so I'm like, that's pretty much Mufasa right there. I don't know how you're gonna work your way out of that one. And yeah, but anyway, one of the interesting lessons that I learned from it, I think, is the other thing is that he meets this little human boy, and the boy is basically acts like his dog. And the boy has like no other family. And at one point in the movie, the boy sees another human, and he sees him from afar, and so he's really curious. But the dinosaur that he's traveling with doesn't want to lose his friend, and so he like distracts him and pulls him away. And so it's just a very interesting depiction of even how sometimes, in our struggle to find family, to find those friendships, we often like want to keep a hold of the people that we have already so tightly that we don't like give other people the chance to also go out and reach other people and have their own lives and stuff like that. So it was an interesting little point in it. It was a good movie. It's a little emotional, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I really did. Would I recommend? Yeah, you should go watch it. And it's a little harmless kids movie. But yeah. So that was yesterday in quarantine. I actually watched that movie with some friends over Zoom, which was cool. Just share your screen and optimize your screen for video sharing and share the audio of your computer. And boom, you've got a movie to watch together with friends. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. Today though, I got up and I decided today I am going to go on a bike ride. And sometimes I have an idea of where I'm going to go on a bike ride, and then I actually got on my bike and I'm like, no. So today I actually went and rode downtown and then kind of circled back and came back up to my apartment. A total of like 13 miles. It was a good ride. Solid ride. A little long, but it was nice. Just to kind of get out and breathe some fresh air before it got too hot, which it's threatening to get today. I think it's going to get up to like 90 degrees. It's kind of muggy outside, so escaped the humidity and got some exercise in and fresh air, and now I'm exhausted. So, yeah, definitely excited about that. This weekend, we have a continuation of churches being open, so that's exciting. Actually, this weekend as well, Cauldre Church is having a prayer vigil for racial equality within our church and racial. I'm forgetting the word. Reconciliation, I think is the word. Yeah. And that's going to be tomorrow. So if you're in the Cauldre area, come check that out. It'll be tomorrow, Saturday at 8 p.m. outside of the church. And it'll just be about 30 minutes long. Nothing too complicated. So come on out to that. And yeah. And I don't think there's any drive-thrus happening this weekend. At least I'm not involved in any of them, I don't think. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I'm not missing anything. Right. All right. Cool. Yeah. So that's kind of what's going on in my life right now. What's going on in your life? Well, let me know in the comments section. Hello, Percy. Yeah. So today we've got more of the more dad jokes for you come to you live, and I know you're looking forward to them because I've gotten millions of texts, Facebook messages, WhatsApp messages, YouTube videos. I've gotten millions of them saying that you are looking forward to these jokes every day. This is not true. I'm making this up because there's 3 people who watch the show. And so shout out to you guys. But that's why I do it, is for the 3 people. The 3 people I try and tell these jokes for these 3 people. Let's see. But sometimes trying to find these jokes is really the problem. All right, here we go. Andrew says, last full week in Ohio before I head off to do manual labor at my summer camp. Nice. Broken Arrow, I assume. Enjoy that. I might be going down to Illinois at the end of July. So, nice. Alrighty. Yesterday, I saw a guy spill all his Scrabble letters on the floor. On the street, actually. Middle of the street. So I asked him, what's the word on the street? Oh, boy. A woman in labor suddenly shouted, shouldn't, wouldn't, couldn't, didn't, can't. Don't worry, said the doctor. Those are just contractions. Did you guys hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? He just needed a little space. Oh, that sounds cool. Where are average things manufactured? At the Satisfactory. There you go. How do you keep a bagel from getting away from you? You put locks on it. Get LOX. Yeah, like LO. Yeah, it's funny. Come on, you're laughing. You're at least groaning. Um. Oh boy. Let's see. Mm. All right, one more for today. What did the bald man exclaim when he received a comb for a present? Thanks. I'll never part with it. Uh, I wonder how many times I've used this laugh track. How many jokes have I actually told on this? This laugh track has 1,609,669 views on it, and I'm fairly certain that at least 600 of those are from me. So, you're welcome, laugh track person. Hollywood laugh tracks on YouTube. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me on Today in Quarantine. And I hope to see you tomorrow in quarantine for another episode of Today in Quarantine. Have a great day. Wash your hands and stay safe. See ya.